Guys, it's getting dark at 4 p.m. again. Have you noticed? Which means it's time to go hibernate. Can we, as a society, normalize hibernation, please? Actually, did humans ever hibernate? I'm Googling that. Hold on. Humans do not hibernate, says Google AI. Wait. This article in The Guardian says early humans may have survived the harsh winters by hibernating. Let's do it, guys. I think they were onto something, those Neanderthals. Human hibernation is a real possibility. What? And it could boost longevity and treat cardiac arrest. Hold on. This is from newscientist.com, by the way. It's by Alex Wilkins from 2022. This says today's hibernators fence off threats like cold and famine, which this article is saying that we did do at some point in time in our history. But it also says that it could combat conditions like Alzheimer's, stroke, and heart attack. The idea that ancient humans could hibernate may seem far-fetched, but mounting evidence suggests that many non-hibernating mammals retain an ability to enter reduced energy states, including through dormant brain signaling pathways that slow metabolism. Huh? I don't know about all that. Why don't humans hibernate? I think humans didn't ever really hibernate because we were in hotter climates. What? So it was never cold enough for us to hibernate. Wait a minute. So it says the main reason people are looking into hibernation is to reduce the need for food and oxygen and also help deep space exploration. So I'm talking about let's bring hibernation back because I think it would help our mental health. I feel like if we all just minded our own business for the winter and just was warm and cozy and sleepy in our own homes, I really feel like our mental health would be better. I think people would be nicer. I've never met someone who takes a lot of naps and they're mean. So maybe we should all just take a break, go take a really nice nap or a really nice time where we mostly nap. Then that would help our mental health. It would also help the economy, probably. I don't know, because we would be eating less food, spending less money. Wait. I don't know. I don't know about the economy. I'm not gonna lie. That is not my area of expertise. Not that I do have an area of expertise, but it's definitely not the economy. Anyways, bring back hibernation. Normalize human hibernation. So even though it's dark at 4 p.m. and I literally get so tired, I'm awake. I'm still awake because I'm on medication that wires me to be awake. Thank God. I am very thankful for that. I know that I am blessed for my access to medicine, but I am so tired, but I'm still awake into the wee hours of the dark night. So you'd think since I'm awake, I can do like homework or something. No, wrong. I'm tired because it's dark out. So I just lay there. I don't even scroll on my phone. I just watch my boyfriend's phone while he scrolls on Instagram Reels. I just lay there and watch his phone. I really try to fall asleep. You know, I used to do sleep meditation. I try to turn off my phone. I'm very bad at that. I'm not gonna lie. You got me there. But I do eventually fall asleep. It just might be hard and I might wake up later. But it usually ends with me sleeping through my alarms for when I actually have to be awake and go to class. And then I miss my classes. Am I the only one? And I swear it just gets, it gets worse at the wintertime when it gets dark so soon. And I know what you're thinking, Georgia. Seasonal depression, perhaps. Yes, that might be a thing. However, I'm introducing the possibility of it being not my fault and it not being my brain. I'm proposing the idea that it's just the fact that everyone else is deciding that it should be dark at 4 p.m. It's everyone else's problem, everyone else's fault, not mine, is what I'm saying. It got me thinking, since I've always struggled with sleep, ever since I was little, literally, I would be awake at like 5 a.m. and I would be reading my book, or if I couldn't sleep, I would be laying in the hallway in the light because I'm like, oh, it's just a change of scenery. And I was like, I would tell my dad the floor is so much comfier right now. Girl. And I just got diagnosed with ADHD. I do not think so. How did y'all not know? Anyways. So ever since forever, I've struggled with sleep patterns and sleep behavior. So I'm going to look up, how does ADHD affect sleep? Okay. This Google AI thing is so tricky because I think it's tricking me. I want to trust it so bad, but I also, every time I read it, I'm like, I don't know. Even though I trust everything ChatGPT tells me, which you shouldn't do, guys. You should double check. However, I am imperfect. I've never said those words before, so you heard it here first. Adult ADHD and sleep problems from WebMD. Love WebMD. I'm a big supporter of this website. A lot of my whenever I'm awake randomly in the middle of the night, I do Google things, and I've talked about this before. I Google a lot, and it often leads me to Wikipedia or WebMD. Okay, this says everyone needs 7 to 9 hours of sleep, but people with ADHD have a hard time falling asleep or staying asleep. Okay, because when you feel tired, ADHD symptoms get worse, and that makes it harder to sleep. What? I had no idea that makes so much sense. Oh my gosh, that your ADHD symptoms get worse when you feel tired, because my parents were so strict about sending me to bed, and it was right when I would get giggly. They called it my giggling phase, and I would laugh at absolutely everything. I would have so much energy. But then later I was going to crash. I was going to start sobbing and screaming and be so irritable at everyone. So that makes a lot of sense. And that really sucks, because that just means it's harder to sleep, and then it's harder to sleep the next day, and then it just repeats and it repeats. A study found that roughly 2/3 of people with ADHD found it hard to get a good night's sleep. But why? What's the solution? I don't know. You tell me. Why is it asking me? So part of my ADHD symptoms is just being super sleepy. A big part of my personality is napping. This was before I was on meds to support my ADHD, but I would nap so much. I would take 4-hour naps, and then I would sleep 12 hours at night, which was, people were like, wow, that's impressive. I'm like, it's impressive. I'm concerned. I need help. I can't get out of bed. I think it was a way of like escaping, especially during the pandemic. I would sleep a lot, but also I would have trouble falling asleep. I remember I would have to do sleep meditations, and I remember telling my therapist at the time that I just can't get my mind to shut up, and then she goes and diagnosed me with anxiety, as if it's not ADHD. Girl, it's okay. It fooled me too. Because I believed her. I was like, yeah, anxiety. I don't have ADHD. It literally never crossed my mind until college. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, so this says that the stimulant medications often used to treat ADHD can make you feel more awake and can make sleeping harder. And then it's just hard to like keep a sleep schedule with ADHD because we get distracted and We get hyper fixated. We daydream. We scroll on our phones forever or watch our partners scroll on their phones next to us. I can't be the only one who does that. There has to be other people, because I think I saw an Instagram reel about it. ADHD is tied to sleep disorders like insomnia. I do have it as a symptom of ADHD and anxiety. I used to get sleep paralysis, you guys. I forgot about that. I used to get sleep paralysis so bad. Actually, I stopped getting sleep paralysis when I started taking my ADHD meds. Wait a minute. Sometimes your body may not be in tune with the cycle and might not release hormones like melatonin. Oh! Apparently, people with ADHD are more likely to have sleep apnea than people who don't have ADHD. Also, restless leg syndrome. I used to share a bed with my sister, and I'd beat her the fuck up. I would wake up and she's like, "Were you doing karate or something?" Like, it was every night. We joke about me being the reason she has like hip pain. But restless egg syndrome. What does that mean? What do you guys think that would look like? No, restless leg syndrome. But yeah, I would wake up and all of my pillows and all of my blankets would be on the floor. And I started sleeping with like thousands of blankets on me. Okay, not thousands. I'm being dramatic. I would sleep with like 6 or 7 blankets because I would like the weight of it and it would hold me down. I think it helped me stay still to fall asleep. But then I would move around and kick them off and they would all be on the floor. Anyways, I want to know more about that melatonin. What do you mean we're not producing melatonin? I love my melatonin gummies. They're my favorite things. It's like a reward at the end of the day. And I recently upped, so I used to take 5 milligrams and now I take 10. And so I still get the 5 milligram gummies just so I can eat 2 as a treat. People with ADHD tend to have inhibited melatonin release and more difficulty preparing their bodies to rest. Well, anyways, what was I going to start Googling before I went into all that? The time change. Yeah, all this talk about it getting dark at 4 p.m. I thought we weren't doing time change anymore. I literally thought there was talk about it. I heard it in the woodwork. Hold on. Let me go. Are we still doing time changes? Hold on. This is NBC 7 San Diego. This says daylight saving time is ending. Why are we still falling back anyway? Yeah, that was exactly why I was asking. Yeah, let me read this. The sun is setting earlier, and now the sun is about to set 1 hour sooner thanks to daylight saving time. Okay, so this says that in the U.S., daylight saving time starts on the second Sunday in March and ends on the first Sunday in November. That means nothing to me. I was reading that. I was speaking it. None of it was right in my head. It sounded like blah, 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 like Charlie Brown's parents. Charlie Brown Christmas. Ooh, I want to watch Charlie Brown Christmas. I loved Charlie Brown. I also like the Great Pumpkin one. Oh, those were good. What was I doing? Okay, sun is setting earlier. Americans in every state except for Hawaii and Arizona are doing the fall back. What? But why aren't Hawaii and Arizona doing it then? I don't understand. Okay, first let's read the rest of this because this says, why do we change it? Okay, so why do we still do it if they aren't? Wait. I'm so confused. This is, okay. Oh, wait. I think it's been like 6 straight minutes of me going, wait, hold on. Wait. And I can't tell you a single thing that I just read. So let's go to a new article. Let's look. Hold on. Why aren't Hawaii and what was it? Arizona. Why are Hawaii and Arizona exempt from daylight savings? CBS News, the 2 states that don't do daylight savings and how they got rid of time changes for good. What? Arizona hasn't been doing daylight saving time since 1968. What? That's crazy. And they did that because the longer the sun was up at night when everyone was home, the more energy household would use during the hot summers. Oh, okay. That kind of makes sense. I see that. Okay. So they're doing it to conserve energy and keep people cool, I think. Wait, so then Hawaii doesn't do that because of its proximity to the equator. Okay, so like they get enough sunlight anyways, no matter what time of year it is. Okay. What? In 2022, CBS News made a poll, and 80% of Americans supported changing the current time system. What? Well, that's crazy. I don't know about any of that. All I know is that I get really excited to change the clock, like in my car or on the microwave. It's one of my favorite things to do because I never remember the instructions, because who does? Who remembers the instructions on how to do that? But I get to guess, which means I get to click buttons, you guys. Oh, I love clicking buttons. Wait, so if we don't do, because isn't leap day because of time changing? Wait, what does leap day, hold on. How does day, wait, hold on. I'm trying to figure out how to phrase this question. Hold on. What happens to leap day if we stop daylight savings time? Boom. Oh. If we were to stop daylight savings time, it would have absolutely no impact on leap day. So we would still have leap day. So why do we have leap years? Hold on. I'm clicking on this. How Stuff Works by Mary Ann Spoon. Oof. I have a feeling I'm going to come back to this little website soon. So if you don't know, a leap year is when there's February 29th, you add an extra day. Oh, it has nothing to do with daylight savings? What? It's just because it takes us a little more than 24 hours to travel around the sun. So we take that extra time and we add a day. What? Why did I think it had something to do with daylight savings? Are you sure? Hold on. Does daylight savings affect leap years? They have no connection. What? Please tell me if I was the only one who thought that. Tell me if I'm dumb. Tell me right now. Actually, don't tell me if I'm dumb. That's really mean. If I'm dumb, keep that to yourself. Actually, if you want to call me dumb, you can find my Instagram or TikTok at ADHD Girl Googles on both of them. And if you think I'm dumb, you can follow me and comment that on every single one of my posts. Comment, you're dumb. URDUMB. And if you don't do that, then you're fake. If you think I'm dumb and you're not gonna say it with your chest like that, then you don't actually think I'm dumb and you're fake. So I'm gonna press the stop button. I'm gonna go ahead and press stop on record.